All right, Roland giving this hand a think. It looks like one card is going to be placed on the bottom any moment now. There it is, one card placed on the bottom. Roland has successfully mulliganed to 6, and we're underway.
I'll exile Palace Chandler.
Small B at 19.
18.
All right, going to 18 after imprinting a Palace Jailer on Chromox, and here's White Plume Adventurer. And it looks like no response. Michael will take the initiative and search for a basic.
One for me, and I have the initiative.
I'm going to go to the court.
The secret entrance. Trigger, go get a basic. Good.
Yeah, official tokens confirmed. Good work, Michael. Exactly. Exactly what everyone watching was thinking. All right, so at this point in the game, it's unlikely, this is round 1, that Michael knows that Roland is also playing initiative. Let's see if Roland can snatch the initiative right away.
I know there was a lot of things going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I haven't played on paper in a little while.
There's a lot to remember.
Yeah.
So you got the initiative. All right.
Yep.
I already drew my card.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, players appear to be having fun. Here's a Plains.
And I'm going to pass on to you.
Founder badge, MTG banning is here, jamming spinning bagels.
Try and put some counters on there.
All right, upkeep initiative trigger, venturing into the Undercity and stacking 2+1 counters on top of that White Plume, so it'll attack for 5 this turn potentially. Playing a basic Plains, swinging for 5. Let's see if Roland has a response.
So I'm taking 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go ahead.
What camera did I use? The GoPro 11.
I need to stack this correctly.
Sure.
I'm going to Solitude.
Can I do my description?
The end of my turn?
Yeah, no, before the end of your turn.
Okay, before the end of my
So
turn.
it's the cephalid that
Solitude.
if you target it with something,
Cephalid illusion.
I will name that.
With the trigger on the stack,
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Sorry about that. I just.
Sorry.
Okay.
Touch it.
Okay, so you're gonna channel touch.
Correct.
I'll respond to that ability. Swords to Plowshares on Solitude. So you'll.
Okay, so in case anybody wasn't following, we evoked Solitude, pitching Thalia. With the Solitude on the battlefield before it becomes sacrificed, Touch the Spirit Realm was channeled, targeting Solitude to try to save it. And Michael responded with a Swords to Plowshares on Solitude.
I'll go to my end step. Go ahead.
I'll name the wizard cycling card. Go ahead.
So 17.
Okay, Athalia comes in for Roland. Michael with no creatures on the board currently, but moving on to the next room of the Undercity, and you lose 5 life. Roland goes down to 13.
I will play.
Trigger 15. Drop.
Players are understandably not minding the phone with life totals on the table. It's all good. Here's White Plume Adventurer.
Trigger. I'll go to the Catacombs and make it 4/1.
I don't know if you can do that.
Oh no, you're right. That's an illegal game. Do you want to call a judge?
That's fine. Just keep going.
Draw. In a minute.
Yep.
I will pass the turn after that.
Okay, so for a moment there, accidentally choosing a room that was not available, but drawing a card from the archives. The next room on the Undercity for Michael is the ultimate. Let's see if Roland can steal the initiative this turn.
Keep on 2.
Caracas can protect his Thalia.
see this on bottom on camera, that force of will part?
That's your hand.
Yes, yeah.
Looks like Roland only has one card in hand, though. All right, Roland's passing the turn. Michael's going to get the ultimate of the Undercity here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, so Seasoned Dungeoneer and Caves of Chaos Adventurer are really the only options here. And Michael's going to choose the Caves of Chaos, giving it 3+1/+1 counters and hexproof until Michael's next turn, and Michael will get to search for a basic as Caves of Chaos Adventurer takes the initiative.
Covered Plains. Shuffle.
Snow-covered plains chosen. This is all before the draw step.
Draw.
14.
Again, Roland is at 13.
Go to combat. 3.
I'll charge 5.
Taking it.
10.
All right, Roland now down to 10. Life totals on the table are now correct.
Archon of Emeria.
And here's Archon of Emeria, which is pretty good in the mirror because the non-basics like Ancient Tomb, City of Traders, whatnot, enter tapped. On Roland's upkeep, White Plume will untap itself, it looks like.
It's a little untired. Yep.
90s MTG on a Friday. What is going on here? Yes. We did it.
Go ahead.
Upkeep, trigger, keep on 2.
Game 2.
All right, we're moving on to game 2. Michael takes game 1. But what are the key cards? What is there an approach that has worked for you? I'm curious what people think. I've been playing the initiative deck myself, and if I'm being completely honest, I haven't quite figured it out. All right, one card going on the bottom here for Roland.
All right, here we go. Let's pedal.
Yep.
Try for white.
Pedal into Ancient Tomb. Here's White Plume Adventurer for Roland. X-Grave is here. Hello, Chris. Hello, chat. Hello, X-Grave. Draw less Chalice, yeah. Ninja God King says mirror breakers like Ephemerate are really good.
Okay.
Andrew Ahern says shuffle real good.
I like
What's up, Andrew?
the simplified Chinese.
Oh, it's Japanese.
Oh, Japanese. They're
Usually-
kind of similar characters.
Yeah, very similar, but these ones are all. They mostly should be Japanese or English.
I will play Caracas. I will play.
Caracas just played by Michael. Let's see what the follow-up is here. Thinking about some mana rocks, it seems.
I had to keep that 4 though, I think.
Double LED Faithless? Yeah.
It's just like
Chrome.
That's pretty good for.
Exiling.
Oh, it was double LED.
Chrome Mox exiling Archon of Emeria and a pass. White Plume. Well, Roland thinking about which room it is, actually.
Let's go forward.
All right, Roland's going to add 2+1/+1 counters, but it's getting swords in response with the Undercity's trigger on the stack.
I think you got it too. I think I got a control on the next attack. So 3 ignorance. Or at least you kill both your creatures. Yeah.
Jay Liddy says, Archon is my favorite card to turbo out in the mirror. Yeah, that card seems pretty good in the matchup.
I will cast Thalia.
Okay, Athalia getting cast from Michael. So if you're playing the initiative mirror, are you siding out some number of Thalias, or are you keeping all of them in? What's your take on that, chat? Because we see Michael with a post sideboard Thalia here. Aven Mind Sensor is the card that got flashed in by Roland. Yeah, I've been siding out all copies of Thalia in the mirror post sideboard. Romario, thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're watching some matches from SCG Con New Jersey's Legacy 10K. All right, Roland drops a mountain, and here's another white plume for Roland. Next room is draw a card.
Yep.
Take the initiative. Draw a card.
Yep.
Second overhead. 2.
I think I'm locked into this. I'll try Solitude, pitching Palace Jump.
All good. For this?
Yep. Or 19. Or
I'm at 19 after that because of power. Right?
yes.
Yep. Okay.
This will die.
All right.
All right, Solitude hits Aven Mind Sensor.
Tap.
Looks like Michael just drew a white plume, but is not able to cast it just yet. Source of Plowshares on Roland's white plume for now, and it looks like an attack will give Michael the initiative for the first time this game.
I'll go to the secret entrance. Nothing's preventing my search.
All right, so Michael in the secret entrance will now search for a basic. This time it's a Snow Mountain. It'll get played, and that'll set up Michael for next turn being able to cast a white plume. And Roland now on the back foot, it seems. Roland was one room away from the ultimate. A creature that takes the initiative could be really good here for Roland.
I'll draw an overhead. I'm going to put this down in the human.
Okay.
Please hold my. Forget the initiative.
All right, Elite Spellbinder comes in for Roland. That's not a creature that takes the initiative. And we're going to see Michael's hand, which is a White Plume Adventurer and a Fable of the Mirror Breaker checklist card, which is what we all want. White Plume Adventurer will be placed in exile and will cost 2 more to cast, so that'll be on hold for now. Let's see what Michael does with the initiative on upkeep. Venturing into the second room and choosing to scry. Choosing to scry over giving Thalia 2+1/+1 counters. So the next room for Michael will be to either go to create a treasure. Right. Left both on top, it looked like. Playing an Ancient Tomb and going for Fable of the Mirror Breaker here, which costs 4 thanks to Thalia. And Michael with the proper Goblin Shaman token. Very nice.
No cards in hand because I played a land and I paid 2 life. So I'm at 13.
Not sure why the Goblin has a die on it though. Maybe that was meant for the Fable. All right, attacking with Thalia. And let's see how the Spellbinder does taking this turn with taking the initiative and giving Roland the ultimate.
No blocks, 10.
All right, Roland entering the last room of the Undercity and going to reveal the top 10 cards of the deck. Let's see. Looks like there's a Seasoned Dungeoneer, a White Plume Adventurer, Caves of Chaos Adventurer. Looks like Roland is going to choose Caves of Chaos. The Caves of Chaos attack ability is pretty nice, but the Seasoned Dungeoneer ability is also really nice at taking the initiative. All right, so it's Seasoned Dungeoneer it is. It'll be a 6/7 with Hexproof until Roland's next turn. Roland, it looks like, has 2 cards in hand. Michael has 0. Taylor, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
In your companion app, not in your event, paper pairings for both events have been posted.
All right, Roland passes the turn. Roland has a 6/7 seasoned Dungeoneer on defense. White Plume Adventurer is in exile from Michael. Can be cast for 5 mana. Fable will be triggered here. Michael thinking about discarding. Looks like maybe an Ancient Tomb was the card in hand. Not 100% sure.
I'm gonna discard this to draw.
Okay, discarding a seasoned Dungeoneer to draw. The Palace Jeller in the top left of your screen is just in exile, but the White Plume Adventurer is in exile from Elite Spellbinder.
If you hit, or if I tap this, I just die.
I'm at 60.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
The Goblin Shaman should not have any counters on it. I'm not really sure why that die is on there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Michael scoops it up. We're going to game 3. Michael thinking about how to start this game. Both players have kept 7. It is a Arid Mesa getting cracked. Okay.
Covered plains. You'd be surprised if you were on Wasteland, but
If there's enough room for it.
we'll play Chromux, exile Spirit Guide, and cast Thalia.
Okay. Turn 1 Thalia for Michael. Leaving in the Thalia's post sideboard. And there will be attacks now if Roland wants to also play some Chrome Moxes or Lotus Petals. Which isn't bad.
For a judge. Keep it raised during the time waiting for a judge to get to your table. Once the judge has answered the question, you do.
All right. Planes for Roland. Petal getting paid for and passing the turn.
We will have a 3 and 10 tardiness policy. Additionally, we are
Archon of Emeria, as we just spoke about a moment ago. Pretty good in the mirror. Ancient Tomb, City of Traders, Cavern of Souls, all will enter tap now for Roland. 1 spell per turn for both players. Thalia gets an attack in.
I'm either going to win every round.
at this time. We should have a name deck list for this event.
Looks like the last 2 cards in hand from Michael are another Archon and a Plateau.
2 cards.
Roland with plenty of cards in hand, but we'll see if Roland has something to do this turn.
Yep.
Ancient Tomb enters tapped. This is why Archon's pretty good. Enters tapped, Ancient Tomb not nearly as good as enters untapped. Of course. Looks like Michael just drew a Solitude, which will be pretty good. Plateau comes in.
Yeah?
And attacking for 4, rolling down to 14. Solitude pitching Archon of Emeria is a possibility here from Michael. Chose not to cast the second Archon of Emeria that I think is in hand to make that possible.
For Decklists. For the Flesh and Blood event, paper Decklists are required.
So can you confirm what the separate question? If I were to cast
All right, White White Plume Adventurer is cast here for Roland, taking 2 damage from Ancient Tomb. Heading into the first room of the Undercity and searching for a basic. Let's see if Roland picks out a mountain or a plains. Mountain it is. I don't think Roland's made a land drop. Yeah, no, Roland has not made a land drop this turn, so this mountain can enter. But maybe Roland will prioritize it and enters the battlefield tapped land and save the mountain for next turn. Perlin, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Okay, the mountain gets played.
This is a player announcement. I get Legend 1 player Chris Stevens to the stage, and Desmond Lee to the stage. That is
And a White Plume Adventurer for Michael. And a resolve. Pretty good. Michael will now enter the Undercity and search up a Snow Plains, put it in hand.
This will be an exile and rebound. We'll go into the stash and get second treasure.
That was a pretty good draw for Michael. The Archon of Emeria would have been able to attack to take the initiative anyway, but pretty good.
Trigger. Okay, sure. Second main. End of second main.
Great question from Orcan Man. Something I missed. Sequencing. Why not attack first, take the initiative, and then play White Plume to venture further? Might have been a lot better, yeah. Great point. Solitude pitching Seasoned Engineer, targeting White Plume. And channeling Touch the Spirit Realm, targeting Solitude. This is pretty good for Roland.
Make a decision.
We know Michael has access to a Solitude of his own.
Discard.
Solitude pitch, Archon. I'll target your Solitude.
Okay, so responding to the Touch the Spirit Realm channel ability, evoking a Solitude, pitching Archon of Emeria. White Plume Adventurer on Michael's side will get exiled by Roland Solitude. Yeah, Michael was not able to cast a second spell. That's a great point by Twitch chat. Not much we can do about that right now, but both players seem to have missed it. That Solitude on Michael's side was not legal after playing White Plume earlier in the turn.
Let's see.
Block.
Let's see. Second main.
Yep.
1, 3, and 11.
Yep.
Lauren of the Third Path is going to target Chromox. Yeah, Channel isn't a spell, it's an ability. So Roland was in the clear. Michael cast White Plume Adventurer earlier in the turn and then evoked a Solitude, which is casting a spell. That's 2 spells for Michael. Roland only cast 1, which was the Solitude.
So Elemental's good for that.
Thank you.
Big thing.
Upkeep.
Just show it to me.
Yeah.
Just start showing.
I think I have to race you. I'll try Forge.
Oh, man. Close, kind of close.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, very
But hopefully I got you a little nervous.
Okay, Forge will put 2 counters on Archon of Emeria. Here's a Thalia.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's a mistrigger, but it's fine.
He was always a jerk anyway.
Okay, Roland untapping White Plume a bit late here.
It's kind of
Yeah, I mean, they were all kind of
you were
nail
sweating.
buzzers
You were
there.
like, oh man.
I will
Both of
pass
us
turn
can
to
just
you.
like
Kill.
win, like with a single
Yeah.
good turn. So
Yeah,
it's
I,
like
I cited my extra briefs and I cited Firestorm. See, yeah.
Pretty sure it's good.
This is not vigilant.
That's not vigilant. This is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can we judge?
Oof. All right. Roland, not sure if Lauren has vigilance. I believe it does. I don't have it in front of me right now, but
not that taking the initiative does that much for you, but
Yeah.
is this live? I am live. Yes.
I'll still, I'll still be happy with,
yeah, I mean, I guess the first room does
It
nothing
does have
for
vigilance.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Then you get to
All right.
Yeah.
put some
I'm going to
counters
your
on the
turn.
zombie, I
If
guess.
you add any pauses, let me know. Okay.
It does have
Playing with foreign language cards you can't read, and yeah, great plan. Yeah. I don't know if us Magic players are gonna make it. Everybody, we got a lot of problems. All right. Each player draws a card with Lauren here. Loran, Loran. Nobody knows. White Plume Adventurer attacking.
She has like a turn one therapy.
say both of
and
them?
or like
No,
a
just
turn
one.
one grief.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, this already tapped.
it
I
takes,
will-
like, it is what it is, but like I have to.
I will block this.
I don't think I'm gonna do much better.
Okay, chump blocking with Thalia to protect the initiative. Roland reveals a hand of looks like 3 lands, and can't even make out what that last one is, but Michael gets it.